guys, thanks so much for joining me again today. So for today I've got December Daily Days 1 and 2 for you. So this is part of my December Daily 2017 video series, and so let's get started. So the first thing I did there was I just trim off the booklet which I've collected from a cafe which we went to on the 1st of December. And so it's just a booklet that contains all the kind of Christmas products that they had, and I really liked it, so I thought I'll collected it. And then I literally just spray an acid-free spray back and the back as well as the front of it, just to make sure that it doesn't, like, it's less likely to fade, and also the acid doesn't get through to the photos as well. And now I'm working on the other side of it, which I am going to be using to the page protector, which is the 2 3x4 and 1 4x6. And I am just going through a bunch of 3x4 cards, just seeing which one I want to use. And I decided to go with this one, which is part of Ali Edwards' kind of add-on 3x4, 4x6 cards. So this is the black and white one. I also added the word phrase sticker, which is also a part of add-ons, one of the add-ons that came for the December Daily 2017 kit from Ali Edwards store. And just said hot cocoa, which is what we had at that time. And now I'm just writing down what I wrote on the day. So the way it works for me is that I tend to do December Daily, my album after December generally, and on a day I wrote out my journaling and kind of taking a bunch of photos and thinking about which photo I'll use, but I largely left all the decoration and actually creating the album after December. So I just want to make sure that I remember, all these things. So I type up my journaling on my, just on my phone and email it to myself. And now, so I put some puffy stickers which came from the Hip Kit Club's this November kit. So the November kit is their kind of December or Christmas theme products. And mostly for this series, I'm going to be using this kit as well as Ali Edwards' December Daily products. And now I'm also going to be using this piece here, which is the add-on chipboard pack, which is also from Ali Edwards' store as well, which says cookies and milk. So just kind of to fit in with the theme around food and cocoa and just kind of Christmassy things, I guess. I'm also adding this kind of star here, which is a die cut piece from the Hip Kit Club as well. So with the Hip Kit Club, each kit comes with some die cuts. I put it in a kind of a 4x6 plastic box, which I bought separately, and I kept that with the kit in the back of the kit, so just so that I can access it easily. I'm also adding this tab here, which I think came from the main kit from Ali Edwards' 2017 December Daily kit. And now I'm also going to be adding a number, which is my plan is it's going to be number 1. And I'm just kind of thinking about which number I want to use. I feel like I like the cork one, but I felt like it didn't pop out kind of enough. So now I'm just kind of apologies. I just put in that chipboard piece which came from the main kit from December Daily kit. And now I am moving on to the day 2, and with day 2 what is the theme? Theme is once again about food. Day 2 is about, so that was, I believe it was a Saturday, and we went to a donut store which have a kind of a Christmas theme donut. So that's what I'm going to be talking about today. So now I'm just kind of thinking of what I want to do with this page. I want to include some of these chipboard pieces which came in the Allywood's main kit, December Daily main kit. And now I was just thinking, you know, I feel like I want to add a pattern paper which is a bit more kind of a bit brighter in the background. And I'm seeing this, and now I'm just kind of, I'm happy with that, but I feel like it needs a bit more. So I am going to be using this piece here, which this pattern paper here, which is called, I think, Fa La La. It's from the Hip Kit Club December kit, and I believe it's actually the crepe paper branded pattern paper. And now I'm just cutting it up into a 3x4 piece. And one thing which I actually realized after it is that because I am going to put in all these wooden pieces, I am going to need to cut the 3x4 piece to be a little bit smaller than 3 inches, but you'll see that soon. And now I'm just kind of adding these chipboard pieces and into kind of three pieces, just a kind of one of those kind of design kind of principle, I think. Kind of like how it's in 3, it looks kind of nice. So I also added the puffy sticker there, which is also from the Hip Kit Club as well, and I believe it's actually Pink Fresh branded product. So, and the next thing I'm going to do here is I'm just going to pick out once again 3 pieces of these word phrase stickers, and the way I tend to do this is by having a kind of long, short, and then medium. Kind of just not having long, medium, short, just kind of to break it up. And or if you start with short, you can short, long, medium, etc. just so that the it doesn't look too even, which I kind of like the idea of it. And so I'm using the Tim Holtz scissors, which is the one I tend to use when I need to cut something quite thick. I also have a kind of a fine tip Fiskars scissors, which I really like as well, but that one doesn't work as well when you want to cut something quite thick. So the Tim Holtz has been great for me. So now I'm just kind of trying to insert the trying to put these 3x4 card into the pocket, and because of all these wooden pieces here, it got quite thick, so I need to trim off a little bit more on each side. And now I think it will fit in just kind of slowly. So that is actually one of the things that sometimes, you know, I tend to forget, because, you know, it's so the wooden pieces are so quite thick. So, you know, if you want to add more than one, you need to kind of be mindful that you might need to cut your piece much smaller than otherwise. So the next thing I'm doing here is I'm going to actually use this card here, which once again is from the Allywood's the 304 4x6 cards. So this is a separate card pack, which it didn't come from the main kit, and it's a black and white one. And now I'm just kind of working out the margins, I guess, of the piece here. And I recently bought this We Are Memory Keepers typecast machine, so it's a typewriter, and I'm still kind of working out how to use it, to be honest with you. And I'm really quite liking I like it quite a bit, but I'm still working out how to use it, and, you know, with all the kind of the margins, how to set and those kind of thing. And but you know, watching the video, it's been very helpful. So for some of you who don't have a typewriter, this is a pretty good machine to have. And now just having my journaling really is really short. So as Cindy said, after breakfast we headed down to a short stop, which is the donut store, for some donut and coffees. And we also had a Christmas flavoured donut, which is the eggnog and pecan, and they were quite delicious. And the shop was really nice and relaxing for a Saturday morning hangout as well. And now I'm just kind of typing that down. So one of those things that with a typewriter is a lot less forgiving than typing on your computer. So I think, you know, if you're okay with making a few typos or a couple of mistakes, and I just think it's such a nice way to add text to your page. So that's it, you guys. Thanks so much for joining me again today. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please give a thumbs up so I know that you enjoyed it. And if you want YouTube to let you know when my next video comes out, please subscribe, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye!